Sands.
I'll plug it back in a second.
Okie doke. Do, 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 do. Ooh, hello, Sands. Sand.
You must be running off of memory there.
Well, it says that I don't have internet, but Steam is working, and that's just gaming. Look at all those dunes. Reminds me of Dune. Oh, I feel like
The sands have no pity. The inhabitants of Zeta 115 often say that.
Yeah.
The same they instill in their children from an early age. And this is what they whisper about, sitting in their dilapidated shacks, waiting for the impending storm. Many believe the plants are living beings, and compare them to people. And just like a person living out their years, life is slowly going out of Zeta. From the once lush green planet, now what remains are a couple of barely habitable poles. But due to severe sandstorms, even the last inhabitants will soon be forced to leave these dead lands in search of a better future.
And I've read Dune. Dune is actually based
Just
on
like the human circulatory system, Zeta also has its blood arteries and veins, hundreds, if not thousands, of railway lines connecting the poles. Daily trains loaded with the necessary things leave the industrial north for a spaceport in the south, bringing water and other supplies to the people of the north on the way back. However, there are extra cargoes for special customers who prefer to keep their business to themselves. Such freights are carried along some abandoned routes, away from prying eyes. People who are engaged in this work are called striders. These are fearless fellows, even desperate ones. Risking their lives, they alone carry particularly precious cargoes, fighting thirst, fatigue, and sands.
And we're slowing down. Okay. Doke. Well, I guess off we go. Look at all that lovely sand. Let's see, do I have a map? Do I have a compass? I guess I don't. Doke. Let's see. Well, what's over here? What are the controls? Let's see, jump, crouch, interact, sprint to F. Okay, so interact would be F. Let's see, no. Right. Out into the desert. Do they have water? Whew, that is a lot of sand. Yep.
Water pumps are a great fortune for a traveler crossing the desert. The transporters extract the last remnants of waters hidden in the depths of Zeta, biting into the rock-hard ground. Once used by railroad builders, these pumps now save the lives of striders, allowing them to quench their terrible thirst and replenish supplies.
Yeah, so I've read Dune. I've seen two different versions of Dune. Yes, I've seen Dune, read Dune, seen two different. I've read Dune. I've seen two different versions of Dune, and Dune is actually based on the sand dunes where I live. Yeah, so the author spent a lot of time on the coast, and he was an environmentalist, and so he was interested in the sand dunes, and so yeah. Spent a long time down there, and then he wrote a book. So yes, every time I see Dune, or the planet Dune, or Arrakis, I always think of the sand dunes here. Alrighty, I don't want to go out in the desert without water. Hopefully they're wearing sunscreen and a boonie hat. So I read reviews of this game, and some people are like, it's the most boringest thing ever. But that's okay, because I could use something relaxing. I also probably shouldn't talk, my throat's still healing. Alright. I take that. Well, can't go without water. Excuse me. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Hopefully they're wearing a boonie hat and sunscreen, because there is direct sunlight everywhere. So yes, this game is called Sands. Don't know who created this game, but the graphics are lovely. Of course, I don't base things on graphics. I call this a walking simulator. I don't know what that means. I just thought it looked interesting. Oh, and there's a mirage. Okay, so I guess we take our cargo to I don't know where. Alright. All aboard. Well, I guess on we go. Yep. Onward, ever onward. So maybe it was like Dune, where it was once, green and nice looking, and then maybe something happened to the planet and it became a desert. They actually do have a terminology for that in geography, because yes, I'm a geographer. They call it desertification, which is basically land was really nice and green, and then through.
Were one of the peoples who inhabited Zeta before the Confederacy got there. Once known for their technology, the only thing remaining of their former glory today is a few smuggling, slave-trading tribes. traveling primarily by airships and having no access to the orbiting satellite system. The Catanians have nevertheless achieved considerable success in predicting sandstorms, which they report via bugle call. Anyone who hears this sound should immediately seek shelter and hide from the severe sandy wind threatening to smash everything in its path in a matter of minutes. A storm is coming.
Yes, so the process is called desertification, which is basically the land was once green and lovely, but people either over-farmed or they over-harvested, and it's basically stripped the land. Ooh, that's bright in my eyeballs. Yep, strip the land. They no longer can, grow things since it's become a desert, so they call it desertification. I am strangely attracted to that light. I don't know why, but I'm strangely attracted to that light. And here comes a sandstorm. I don't know why, but I'm really attracted to that light. I should probably not be walking out in a sandstorm, but I don't care. Yes, there is desert where I live, but that's in the eastern part of the region. Although I can't live in the eastern part of the region because I'm allergic to sagebrush, which grows out in the desert. Oh, this is an awful sandstorm. Okay, this is probably a bad idea. There we go. Don't know what that is. Okay, next one. Not this one. Let's never go out in a sandstorm. And now I'm in the middle of a sandstorm. Oh, there we go. to be over. So I went that way. Went this way. Ah, there we go. Oh my gosh, this is a terrible storm. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that was right in my eyeballs. This looks cozy. So where's the next one? Ah. I think it's starting to clear. There we go. Oh. Man, that was a terrible storm. Oh, gosh, it's like right in my eyeballs. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yes, I'm strangely attracted to this light. What do I do now? No, that's where I came from. Wait, did I just go back? Oh, man. I just went in a circle. I just went in a circle. Oh. Well.
The sands don't forgive mistakes. Is it the strider's fault? Or is it all because the mount broke at the wrong time? Well, it no longer matters. Soon, everything will be swept away by a deadly wind, leaving only a flat, sandy surface behind it.
Dust in the
And
wind.
that would mean certain death for a strider, because surviving in such conditions is a true wonder.
Alright, onward, ever onward. Goodbye, things in the desert. Oh, our cargo's gone, so we must have, I guess, it was transported. Looks like we're making our way towards the city. Yeah, I think I just went in a complete circle. Well, that's okay. I wonder what they were transporting. Do.
Once upon a time, the Catanians built huge cities here, but under the pressure of the Confederacy, they were forced to leave these lands. Even today, one can find some giant mechanism left by the Catanians in this area. However, no one, not even their descendants, can explain the purpose of those tools. But one thing is sure, the Catanians managed to keep balance between technological development and comfortable life on the planet.
I can see something up ahead. Yeah, I wonder what the cargo was. Just sand and sand and sand. Do. And slowing down. Alright. This has to be up there. Bingo. Alright. Okay. Oh, my hand fell asleep. Oh, man. Oh, it hurts. Like when my hands fall asleep. Oh my gosh. No, fall asleep hands. Okay. Alright, so. Got the wheel. Behind the wheel. Nope, I don't know what to do. So let's checkpoint. Okay, I think that's good for now.